Jimin finally opens up about Jungkook. Army immediately excited. The news that came from two BTS members, Jimin and Jungkook, again made the K-pop entertainment world stormy. After a long silence, Jimin finally opened up about Jungkook, and his statement was successful in making the army around the world surprised and moved. In an interview that initially seemed ordinary, Jimin suddenly mentioned Jungkook's name in such a deep tone, as if there was a feeling that he had long suppressed. His simple but meaningful speech made fans immediately flood social media with the hashtag #JiminForJungkook, which suddenly became trending in various countries. According to Jimin, his friendship with Jungkook was not easy. Both of them have gone through difficult times since their trainee days in Big Hit, where Jungkook was very young, innocent, and often felt insecure about his abilities. Jimin recalls that time with teary eyes. He said that Jungkook is not only a younger brother to him, but also a figure he takes care of like his own family. I know a lot of people see Jungkook as the golden mean, but underneath it all, he's a kid who once felt alone in such a harsh world, Jimin said in a trembling voice. That was enough to keep the soldiers silent. Many do not know that behind their smiles and laughter on stage, there is a long story of fatigue, struggle, and tears that the camera never sees. Jimin admitted that in the past, he often saw Jungkook training alone until late at night. When all the members had rested, Jungkook continued to dance in the rehearsal room, trying to perfect every move even though his body was shaking. I often ask him to stop and go to sleep, but he just smiles and says, "Hyung, I'm still not satisfied," said Jimin. Hearing the story, ARMY immediately flooded social media with various emotional reactions. Many wrote how they now increasingly respect Jungkook's struggle, which looks perfect on the outside, but turns out to be full of wounds on the inside. Not a few also highlight how Jimin is always by Jungkook's side, being a brother, friend, and protector who secretly supports him behind the scenes. Their relationship is said to be one of the deepest forms of bonding in the stressful world of K-pop. What made Jimin's confession even more thrilling was when he said that lately he felt proud and worried about Jungkook. After Jungkook embarked on his solo career and gained global attention, Jimin said that the magne often hid his stress behind a bright smile. He has a huge burden on his shoulders. The world sees him as the perfect idol, but I know there are nights where he doesn't feel good enough, Jimin said. The sentence immediately sparked a sense of overwhelming emotion among fans. Another moment that made ARMY even more touched was when Jimin mentioned that before Jungkook went to promote to America, he had come to Jimin to say goodbye. He came to my dorm, looked at me, and said, "Hyung, if I fail later, I don't want to embarrass BTS." I immediately hugged her. I said, "You'll never embarrass us, Jungkook." "You've been quite remarkable," Jimin said. This part became one of the most shared quotes on Twitter and TikTok, as it illustrates how deep Jimin's affection for Jungkook is. No wonder that after the statement, South Korean and international media immediately crowded, discussing the relationship between the two. Many considered Jimin not only to be a colleague, but a person who truly understands the human side of Jungkook, a star who looks perfect, but is actually still a young man looking for meaning and peace in his life. Some fans even refer to Jimin as the guardian of Jungkook's heart, because he always appears when the magne needs someone to lean on. ARMY around the world then uploaded snippets of the two's old moments, from rehearsal videos, concerts, to interviews. Many have just realized how often Jimin watches Jungkook secretly. For example, when Jungkook looked exhausted on stage, Jimin would be the first to pat him on the shoulder. Or when Jungkook was nervous while speaking in public, Jimin would reach out and calm him down without a word. All those moments have now gone viral again and add to fans' confidence that their relationship is truly sincere. However, not a few also considered that Jimin's speech this time felt like a subtle warning. Some fans suspect that Jimin is trying to signal to the public that Jungkook may be going through an emotionally difficult time. Especially with the tremendous pressure of global popularity, this speculation is getting stronger. "I just want him to know that he's not alone," Jimin said at the end of the interview. That sentence made a lot of ARMY cry, as if Jimin was speaking directly to Jungkook, who was probably struggling secretly. Meanwhile, HYB has not yet given an official comment on Jimin's statement. However, Some internal staff interviewed by Korean media said that the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook was indeed very close, even since the trainee days. They are like brothers. Jimin has always been the one to calm Jungkook down when he feels overwhelmed. Jungkook was always relying on Jimin, said one source. On the other hand, Jungkook himself has not given a direct response regarding Jimin's remarks. However, some fans found the latest moment where Jungkook uploaded a song whose lyrics were full of emotion on his personal music platform, as if to subtly answer Taehyung's statement. The song contains words of gratitude and hope that someone he cares about is not too worried, and many ARMY believe that the song is a special message for Jimin. Now, the relationship between the two is again a hot topic among fans and the media. Many hoped that Jimin and Jungkook could continue to support each other amid the great pressure of the entertainment world. Not a few also say that moments of honesty like this rarely arise from idols of their class, because usually personal feelings are covered up for the sake of a professional image. But Jimin chose to speak with his heart, and that's what made his words resonate so deeply. Jungkook is not just a colleague. He is a part of my life, Jimin said at the end of the interview, with a calm but meaningful look. The remarks seem to be proof that their friendship goes far beyond the boundaries of stage, camera, and popularity. And perhaps, behind all the glitter of the Korean entertainment world, it is this kind of relationship that keeps BTS human, two souls guarding each other in a storm of fame that never stops spinning. ARMY also now knows that behind Jungkook's always happy smile, there is a figure of Jimin who secretly makes sure he is okay. And perhaps that is the reason why the world loves them so much. Because these two are not just idols, but two hearts that understand each other without having to say many words. After Jimin's confession spread widely, the atmosphere among the ARMY turned into a sea of emotions. Many admitted that they could not hold back tears when they heard how Jimin described Jungkook's struggle from the point of view of a true friend. Twitter, TikTok, and Weverse were filled with messages of love and support for both. Fans wrote open letters, made videos editing memories of their trainees, and created new hashtags such as hashtag Jimin protects Jungkook and hashtag #WillYouJungkook, which in a matter of hours topped the world's trending topics. One of the viral comments came from a longtime BTS fan who wrote, "We often see them laughing together on stage, but rarely know who is calming who behind the scenes." Jimin's words prove that they are not just a group, but a family that takes care of each other. That sentence was approved by thousands of fans because it describes exactly how BTS survived all these years, not just because of talent, but because of the love and honesty between them. Many later recalled the early days when BTS was still struggling to break through the harsh Korean entertainment industry.